What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another gaming episode here on my channel. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at Zoo Simulator. So this is a brand new game that's recently come out on Steam. For full disclosure, I do want to say that I was given a review copy of this game by the awesome guys over at Keymailer. So as always, a massive thank you to you guys. So Zoo Simulator, don't know an awful lot about it. I've not played it yet. You can see my continue button is greyed out. I've not touched it. All I've done, I've just changed the graphic settings to high. Okay, so I don't know if this game is in the same kind of format as Zoo Tycoon, or if it's something like House Flipper, where you've kind of, you know, you've got to get rid of rubbish, then you've got to kind of build it up and redevelop it. I'm not too sure what type of game it is. So we are only going to be taking a very quick look at this today. So this is going to fall into my Let's Take a Quick Look series. So if you are interested in viewing more videos like this, where we take a quick look at new games, then please click on the card that I've put on your screen right now. Okay, so let's crack on with a new game. So enter the zoo. Let's just call it Mellies. Spell that right. There we go. Welcome. This zoo was once a popular place to visit and provided shelter for many species. Its glory days are behind it now and it stands empty. Can you restore it to its former glory? Your relative left you this property to take care of, and if you try, maybe we'll see visitors and the zoo again, and animals in need of a home. Okay, so I've got a feeling it's going to be kind of like House Flipper, which suits me down to the ground. So my graphic settings are on high. First impressions of the graphics, yeah, okay, not groundbreaking. It doesn't seem the sharpest game. In terms of graphic settings, I can't get any higher with my graphic settings. That looks a bit weird, but I just think that's the texture, so that's meant to be like bare plaster, isn't it? Okay. Right, so what do I need to do first? Go to the computer, the trusty computer. Okay, what we got? Computer tutorial. By using the computer, you can do many important things in your zoo: adopt animals, buy items, or check statistics, all in one place. Okay. Food, materials and repair equipment, that's where you'll buy them all from. Each item has a place in the appropriate category. Animal adoption. In this section you will find animals that are not residents of your zoo but can be adopted anytime. You can manage your animals, so are the animals hungry? Do they have enough water? Have you provided them with proper entertainment? In the Manage Animals tab you can find all the necessary information about the well-being and the needs of the animals. Are you curious about your zoo's reputation and the opinions the visitors are leaving? What about the state of your enclosures? Is your budget at the appropriate level? Are you wondering when is the best time to open your zoo? You'll find answers for all these questions and more information in the zoo status section. So I'm not going to carry on and read all of those, so you get the gist. So tool upgrades, I've got employees, I've got renovations, I've got notifications and the encyclopedia. So this is basically where you come for absolutely everything. So let's close that down. Do I need to just close it? Right, so buy a welder and buy bars. Right, okay, so let's go back. Right, buy a welder. There we go. So do you want to buy a welder for 1,500? I've got 45,000. Yes, please. Congratulations, you've just bought your first item. Purchased items will appear in the warehouse. You can pick them up by pointing at them using the left mouse button. Click here to continue. Okay, what else was it I needed? Just go back and buy bars. Okay. What kind of bars? We've got food, tools, materials, bars. Buy bars, how many? It didn't say. Let's just buy 2 for now. Okay, you bought 2 bars. The item is waiting in the warehouse. Let's close that down. So approach the warehouse, take the welder, take the bars, approach the gate with a hole and repair the gate. Okay, so let's go and find the warehouse. Right, so there's an arrow pointing there, so it's showing me exactly where it is. Okay, there it is. Smooth enough. Okay, there's my welder. Items allow you to perform various actions in the game, but remember that you can only hold one active item in your hand. You can easily store other items in your inventory. You can freely change the active slot with the mouse wheel or the 0 to 9 keys. Click here to continue. So there's the bars. So they've gone in my hot bar at the bottom. So approach the gate with a hole. Right. There we go. Right, so the bars are just for the gate. Okay. Straightforward. First impressions is alright, you know. So take the bars from the inventory and place them in the hole in the gate using the left mouse button, select the welder and aim the crosshair at the designated point. Okay. So the bars are now in place. Let's get my welder. Okay. Quite a good effect. With a game like this, I can see myself spending an awful lot of time. Can I crouch? There we go. I quite like that welding effect, that's quite cool. There we go, gate is fixed. So the Sunny Savannah enclosure has been repaired and now is, I didn't say the last bit. So now I've got to adopt an animal in the animal adoption tab on your computer to place it in the enclosure. Approach the cage using the left mouse button to release the animal. Okay. Adopt an animal. So is that any animal? Try and get rid of my welder for a second. Okay. Inventory with I. Right, okay. That's what I can hold. Okay, so, you know, already I think we get the gist of what type of game that this is. It's going to be like a watered down version of Zoo Tycoon, and that suits me down to the ground because I always find them games a little bit overwhelming, and I never really have the time to really give, you know, what those type of games deserve, whereas this one I think is more of a pick up and play, isn't it? So we've got the animal tab there. What should we do? What should we adopt? Should we adopt? It looks like I can only adopt rhinos at the minute. So let's just get a female white rhino. Let's adopt her. Ooh, okay. Habitat size, so no animals in the enclosure. So all these, okay, so I've got to go and fix all of these different enclosures, but this one is now ready for animals. So let's pop it there. Are you sure you want to adopt the animal to the chosen enclosure? Yes, let's do that. Right, so white rhino has been delivered and is waiting in a cage. Okay, let's close the computer. Let's go back to the enclosure. So this is only going to be taking a quick look at this game today, so it's not going to be in depth. But if you guys are interested in seeing more of this on the channel, please let me know. I can't remember where I went. Where did I go? But yeah, if you are interested in seeing more of this game, then drop me some comments and let me know. Right, okay. Am I in the wrong place? Release animal. Okay. Oh, okay. Give the animal a name. Let's call it Polly. No idea where that come from, but let's call it Polly the Rhino. Congratulations, Polly has just become the first resident of your zoo. Remember to take care of it because neglected animals may be taken away from you. Also remember to close enclosure gates as animals feel uncomfortable with open enclosure. Okay. How do I do that? Close the gate. Ah, okay. That's that closed now. So approach the information board and check what the animal needs. Okay, so it's 72% happy at the minute. Hunger and thirst and sleep are all okay. It needs some fun, it needs to relax, and it needs some social elements. So approach the faucet by the bowl and use the left mouse button to turn on the tap and pour water. Right, I've obviously got a... How do I get in there? How do I get in there again? Can I just... I mean, is it safe to go in? Okay, let's just do it like this. I mean, the textures are fairly low, but I think for the type of game it is, I quite like it so far. So let's fill the water bowl. Alright, I've got to press and hold it down. Okay. See the there, it's quite nice. Water bowl is now full. So approach the computer and in the shop tab purchase food for the animal and take food from the warehouse, and then approach the trough and take out the food. Okay, right, so now I've got to go back. So there's a lot of to-ing and fro-ing. What would be good is if you had like a tablet that you could access at all times, no matter where you are in the zoo, as opposed to having to keep going back to the computer. I mean, surely that's the modern way to be now, isn't it? I would have thought, but it's fine. So if you are enjoying this series where I take a quick look at games, then there's plenty in there now. I think there's over 20 videos in there now where I take a very quick look, normally about 15 to 20 minutes or so. So if you are enjoying that series, please check out the rest of the videos in that section there. So approach the computer and in the shop tab purchase food. Okay, so manage animals, notifications, encyclopedia. So purchase some food. So we're going to buy some pellets. Yep, let's get the pellets. You've bought the pellet, items waiting in the warehouse. Okay, take food from the warehouse and then approach the trough. Okay. Yeah, if you had a tablet then you wouldn't have to keep doing all this backwards and forwards, would you? Which would kind of make sense. Premium. Got the pellets there. Now let's approach the trough. Fill up Polly's food. But my first impressions are, I like this. I can see myself playing that. Let's have a look at the detail of Polly. Let's have a look up close. Do you know what? It's not too bad. I mean, oh, sorry, Polly. The design on the animals are not too bad. I really like it. These green rocks are a bit weird. I don't like them. So approach the trough. So let's press and hold. Let's fill the trough. There we go. Feeding trough is now full. Buy a pressure washer. Take the pressure washer from the warehouse. Approach the dirty stone. Okay. Okay. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so let's take a quick look at buying a pressure washer then. So let's go to the shop, I presume. So tools, pressure washer is 1200. Yep, let's get that. Okay, bought pressure washer, today in the warehouse. Take the pressure washer from the warehouse and approach the dirty stone. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. I quite like this. I will leave some details below with how much this is and so on like that. So if you guys are interested in purchasing, approach the dirty stone. Okay, I'm looking forward to using this. So that's the green stones, I presume, right? Okay, enclosure cleanliness 0%. Right, take out the pressure washer from the inventory, aim the cursor at the dirty surface of the stone, hold down left mouse button and clean the stones by spraying them with water. Continue the process until the enclosure is clean. Having equipped the pressure washer, press and hold Q to highlight dirty surface. Okay. Okay, let's just practice that. There you go. So you press Q and it highlights all of that for you. Ooh, okay. Not the best water effect in the world. But it's doing its job. It'd be good if you had different nozzles as well. A bit like the pressure washer sim and all of those, and then it might do. But that's going to take an awful lot of work to do that there. As we can. Follow. Okay, so we're almost done now, so I'm at 92% of this process, taking me couple of minutes or so. I didn't want to show you guys all of that. So we're at 97% there. Little bits here and there. So using the slider, open the zoom in the computer statistics tab and wait for the first review. So let's go and do that now. I don't think I need to get to 100. Install that out. I don't think I need to get to 100% before I can move on. Just give me that option. So I'm on 98%. That will do for now. So let's pop using the slider, open the zoom. Right. I'm just going to do that. We're just going to see what the first review is. I presume I'm going to be able to decorate and everything all in here as well. Maybe get rid of all this old furniture and decorate that. So I think there's a bit of longevity in this game. It's definitely one that I will continue to play. My first impressions are I actually like it. I quite like the simpler kind of aspects of running a zoo, basically, because as I said, I just don't have time to put hours and hours into a game like this. But yeah, I like this one. So zoo status, so you can check the zoo status. So open the zoo. Congratulations, you've just opened your zoo and the first visitors are starting to show up and express their opinions. Keep an eye on what people are saying to ensure a better reputation of the zoo and consequently greater profits. The money from tickets is your primary source of income, and the more animals you have, the higher the price of the admission ticket. Click here to continue. Okay, so check the first guest opinion. Enclosure detail window. Okay, so let's have a look to see what the first review says. I think it was that one there. So guest opinions there. So Matthew has said that the rhinos have an empty enclosure. They need more decorations. Yeah, obviously I've not done any decorations yet, but I quite like it. I quite like the level of detail that is actually in this game. Okay, so let's close that. Right, so the game has been saved. So now obviously the game is telling me to go back to the enclosure and place some decorations in. So obviously it's going to be one of those where it really pays to listen to see what your visitors think of your zoo. But that's all I'm going to show you in today's episode. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. I really like it, to be honest. I do kind of like the simpler version of running a zoo. But if you have enjoyed this one, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now subscribing is absolutely free and it helps out my channel more than you will ever know. And let me know if you're going to buy this, if you're going to play it. And let me know more importantly, what do you think of this? Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to see you all very soon in the next one. Don't forget to click on, I'm going to leave a link in the description for all of my other videos that fall into the Let's Take a Look series. So if you are enjoying these 15 to 20 minute videos, then there's plenty more there for you to have a look at. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to see you all very soon in the next one. Thanks for watching.